The first time Sophie heard the rabbit speak, she thought she was dreaming. The garden had always been her sanctuary. Soft sunlight, whispering leaves, the scent of jasmine in the air. But that morning, something had changed. The white rabbit stood before her, its crimson eyes steady and knowing. "Be careful," it said quietly. "Darkness is closer than you think." Sophie's breath caught in her throat. By sunset, a luminous bird with silver-tipped wings circled above her, guiding her away from hidden thorns and into safer paths. And when night fell, a small deer with trembling legs stood guard beside her as she slept, unafraid, loyal, protective. They all told her the same thing: your heart is stronger than magic. She didn't fully understand what they meant until that night. The air shifted. The warmth of the garden drained away as shadows spilled over the walls like living smoke. They twisted between the trees, swallowing the flowers, silencing the wind. The place that had once felt eternal, her first safe haven, was under attack. Sophie stood at the center of it, her pulse pounding in her ears. And in that terrible moment, she realized something that chilled her more than the darkness itself. Nowhere was safe anymore. The shadows closed in. They whispered her doubts. They echoed her fears. They reminded her how small she was. Sophie's knees weakened. Tears burned behind her eyes. Every instinct told her to run, to hide, to disappear. Fear tightened around her like a cage. But then she remembered the rabbit's warning, the glowing bird's guidance, the silent loyalty of the deer. She remembered the garden. She remembered belief. And slowly, trembling but unbroken, Sophie straightened her back. "No," she whispered. The word was small, but her heart was not. A sudden warmth surged through her chest. Not learned magic, not ancient spells, not borrowed power. It was something raw, something alive. Light burst from within her, fierce and blinding, shattering the darkness around her. The shadows recoiled with a hiss. They fractured, they fled. At the edge of the garden, the guardian watched in stunned silence. "She used magic," he breathed, "without spells." The night grew still, but far beyond the broken shadows, something ancient stirred.
She used magic.
A voice colder than the void itself whispered through the darkness.
You felt her power.
But Noctra never loses so easily.
Noctra never loses so easily.